Story time on how I got scammed on TikTok.
I'm 73 years old, and I have to tell you about the cryptocurrency scam.
I just got scammed on TEMU.
I have been the victim of a creator scam.
Put a finger down if you spent thousands hiring a professional designer just to find out it was a 16-year-old kid using AI from his bedroom.
Have you ever received a text, a call, or a DM that felt slightly off, but not off enough? Right now, online scams are costing Americans billions of dollars every year. And do you know what the scary part is? These people aren't careless. They're normal, smart, everyday people who thought this would never happen to them. In today's episode, we're reacting to real stories from people who got scammed online. Let's get into it.
So I just talked to my dad, who was scammed because someone used his number to buy a phone through Verizon, which we have, at the Apple Store. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, this is a warning, and a warning for me too. Now I'm gonna be very hesitant when giving people my number or places, because this person, if they had gotten the phone that they ordered and was able to activate it, because they deactivated my dad's phone that he was currently using this afternoon, and it stopped working, and he's like, what the heck? And then he found this all out, and he had to go through to Verizon and Apple to cancel everything. But yeah, if they had gone through, like, we go through our phones for that like second like security thing. So yeah, be careful.
It seems that's very common by looking at the comments. It's called SIM swapping and it happens a lot, unfortunately. That's interesting. Maybe they stole his identity or something, because I don't see how you can get a phone with just a phone number. And the creator replied, it was legit being shipped to my parents' house and everything. I don't know how Apple let this happen and didn't verify. Happened to my dad too with AT&T after their data breach. The criminals used his personal information to convince the phone company they were him and ported his number over to Verizon, gaining control of it. Luckily, he didn't use his number for two-factor authorizations, but had to freeze and lock everything down anyways. It's the people that are outside stores asking folks if they're registered voters. They use that info to steal information. So let me know in the comments if you have been a victim of that SIM swapping.
Story time on how I got scammed on TikTok. This is not TikTok's fault, it's my fault, but I got scammed, okay? Long story short, chilling at the gym, little notification from my Gmail. TikTok want to verify your TikTok account. Let's fucking go! I thought little old me would have a blue tick and I'd be bov like all the other big influencers and creators. I thought I'd be looking at all the other creators like, look who just joined you, look who has the blue tick. It's me. I'm one of yous now. I'm one of yous. That's a lie. That's a lie. So I log in, put in all my details. Oh, congratulations on getting this many. I'm thinking, yeah, congratulate me. Yeah, look at me. Woohoo, hoo-hoo. No. They've taken that information from me logging in to make sure I get verified as an account. Not verified me, clearly, because who's seeing the blue tick? I'm not. Do you see one down there? No, you can't. They've taken that information into my TikTok, re-logged into my TikTok, taken my password, added their PayPal to my PayPal, and took all my money. Took all my live rewards, took all my creator fund money. So I've lost all my money tonight.
So not only he didn't get the blue tick, but he also lost all his creators' money. So one thing that I can advise you is to have a different email address for every social media account that you have. So if you get scammed and your password gets stolen, at least only one of your social media accounts will be affected. Next one is about Etsy.
Okay, I need to say this because one of my new Etsy clients just got scammed. She's a new Etsy seller. She got what she thought was her first sale and was so excited. It looked official. It looked like it was from Etsy, and it said she needed to verify her account. It had a link, and she clicked it. She entered her information, and it wasn't from Etsy. It was a fake email designed to look like it was coming from Etsy, and a fake Bank of America symbol designed to look like it was being verified in Bank of America. They took her info and they drained her account. So here's the thing. If you ever get a message like that, do not click the link. Scammers specifically, unfortunately, target new Etsy sellers because they know that they panic, they know they send the information, and honestly, you just don't know any better. Check your shop, slow down, and check it out first. Save this so you don't forget.
Going straight to the comments, I received a fake Etsy notification as well. It sucks, especially when you think you just made your first sale and the creator agree with that. I got that one and other fake sales when I first opened in September. Luckily, I didn't click the link. So glad you didn't. I understand that when you're a brand new seller and you're really excited to start selling your products, it's normal, to get hyped and pretty much click everything you receive. But my advice is to check every email very carefully, and there is no need to rush. The real sales will come. You just need to be patient and don't rush to any decisions.
Usually a listing that you posted that day is what the item they're going to go for, and it's going to look like this. Somebody's going to invite you to join a community. It's something new. I still don't really understand it, but this is what it looks like. What you're going to do is just ignore it. Delete it, get rid of it, don't even press it, and great. You're done. No worry about scams. But come on, we do want to know what they're looking for, what they're trying to get a hold of, and what you can do if you start to experience that. So thankfully I was able to piece together the pieces with other moms who sent me screenshots of what it looks like. So if you click join the community, that person is going to ask about the item and ask about your address really fast. The next step is really what they're looking for. It's not really your address. It's looking for either payment through Zelle. So you may get a spam email from Zelle saying that part of the payment was sent, but you need to send $500 more back so you can get the $20. That's a scam. Don't ever give them an email address. Don't respond. Don't pay. Just abort. The other way that they're doing it is through Venmo, and they're going to ask for your email address and your phone number, and then they're probably going to try to get into your Venmo.
I have been selling old items through Facebook Marketplace, but to be honest, I never received any communities invites or any phishing emails, but let me know in the comments if you have experience something similar to what we just saw.
My mate's mum has just been scammed for the tune of £18,000 because of a AI financial advisor that has said invest your money here and you can get a 20x return on it or something like that. And yeah, it's really important that anyone watching this video has a chat with their parents or their grandparents, because they are the vulnerable people in this situation. Even the millennials aren't going to be as clued up, because I'm losing my patience with a lot of the technology that's coming out. But you need to reassure your parents or your grandparents that there's no such thing as easy money. We hear in the news all the time about crypto, people on crypto making millions and millions and millions of pounds, and it sounds like a good idea. But all hackers nowadays, they're not doing some crazy mumbo jumbo with an application. What they're doing is grooming and doing some very technical social engineering and deception in order to get your money.
The S&P 500 averages a 10% return per year for the last 100 years. So if someone is trying to convince you that an investment can make you 5 times, 10 times or 20 times the money you put in, most probably this is a scam, so don't fall for it. If you want to grow your wealth, simply put money regularly, do dollar cost averaging. You can put it in a exchange traded fund or some stock portfolio, and you get close to 10% on average every year.
Guys, please stop falling for these dumb digital marketing freaking courses, bro. They are all fake. Why are you paying $150 to learn how to do something that you can learn for free? Literally all they're going to do is say, hey, all you have to do is get into affiliate marketing. That's a whole different segment. Digital marketing is the dumbest course you can ever pay for, bro. You're doing it right now. Digital marketing is literally posting something and gaining traction. That's all it is. It is nothing to, I promise you, stop buying those courses. And if you're the ones promoting those courses, you know you're wrong. Because you have these moms, and it's mostly parents, paying hard-earned money for courses that don't even teach you anything.
I do agree that everything can be learned online for free. Personally, I have learned a lot from YouTube, but one advantage of courses is that actually the information will be summarized for you and you will save time. So pretty much this is the biggest advantage that you can have when buying a course. But I agree with the video, because there are so many courses right now and Usually 1 out of 100 are worth the money.
I just got scammed on TEMU, and let me tell you why. I just got on there for the first time in forever, and it said, you know, of course they're always trying to show you coupons, spin the wheel type of thing. So I go through the whole process, and it's like, unlock $400. You just have to make one purchase to unlock $400. I'm usually really weary of this, but I decided to do it, you know. I found some cute little thing. I purchased it. I think that's what it said. Make one more purchase to boost your coupons to $700. And that was my only option, was to buy something else to boost it to $700. And of course I was like, no, I'm not going to do that because it's probably going to change again. So I got out of it, and my $400 coupon is nowhere to be found. It's not on my account, which I already confirmed the coupon should go to. And so I just really made a purchase for no reason because I probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise. So yeah, that's my story.
People in the comments seems to be experiencing the same coupon thing. It's still on there. However, it does say purchase one item to unlock the coupon, which means buy one item and it's unlocked. However, it's still not your coupon to use as you didn't go through the 15 steps it requires. It's not that many, but I'm just saying. And the creator replied, I did make the purchase, but it switched from get $400 to make one more purchase to go to $700. I know, it keeps doing it. If you purchase again, it will do the same. I done it, it is how I know. You never get that coupon. I purchased all that was required, but never seen that coupon. I know that it's very tempting to shop from TEMU because the prices are really low, but just be very careful with it. In the next clip, we will see someone who got scammed by AI.
Put a finger down if you spent thousands hiring a professional designer just to find out it was a 16-year-old kid using AI from his bedroom. I don't even know where to start, man. I just need to vent. We're already on such a tight timeline for these labels. We're completely screwed. I'm talking launch day in like 2 days and we have no labels, nothing's printed, we're cooked. To cut a long story short, we paid these designers to make labels for our new product launch. It's a new pre-workout that's coming out. They made the labels, sent them, they looked great. I asked for editable files. I made sure to ask for editable files because I always change them. Said, yeah, all good, no worries. And these idiots had the audacity to design the whole label with AI. Put in ChatGPT, Gemini, the whole lot. They literally did no thinking at all. Long story short, here it is. Kind of looks like trash now that I'm looking at it again. But the craziest part in all of this, and the reason why I'm so pissed off, is because if you go into the layers here, you can literally see Gemini created image, Gemini generated image, Gemini generated image. The whole thing was made with Gemini. And to make matters worse, they literally had the free plan of everything. So they've covered up all the watermarks that gets put in the corner of all these things. They've covered up all the watermarks in Photoshop. Like, bro, we're paying you so much money to do this. The least you could do is have a paid bloody plan.
It seems that 16 years old kid took AI to the extreme. I am using AI daily, but I believe that we as humans should still do the critical thinking, the creative idea should come from our end, and usually we should be the one who gives the input to the AI.
And recently I've been looking at Solana NFTs, and long story short, I got scammed. So because I recently joined a lot more NFT discourse to follow along their projects, I've been getting a lot more spam DMs. We're talking like 20, 30 a day. And no, I did not fall for those Bitcoin giveaways because I know better, but evidently not enough better because I still fell for another scam. And I don't have the exact message, but basically it was a new Solana NFT project and they were giving out 1,000 free mints. Which, by the way, projects do. There are free mints, that is a thing. So gullible me thought, wow, what a great opportunity. Let me just click into that link. And when I clicked into the link, it looked like a very legitimate site as well. Me being a complete newbie, I connected my wallet and I pressed mint and I pressed OK, and it just, the minting sign would just load and then it would say nothing got minted, and I pressed mint again. And by the time I went back to my wallet, I realized my wallet had gone drained, meaning whatever amount I had prior, it is now $0.
Are NFTs still a thing? I personally don't understand how some digital image that everyone can download and see is worth millions. Maybe I'm missing the point, but it seems like money laundering to me. And to be honest, I haven't seen any news related to NFTs for the past 1 or 2 years. Let me know in the comments what you think about those non-fungible tokens. Been hearing about this happening a lot lately, and having a minting wallet account seems to be the way to go. Never connect your main wallet to project. I have a second wallet where I send only what I want to keep. For stuff like this, I have a near empty wallet with just enough for odd transactions. So yeah, that seems like a good idea to have one main wallet where most of your money stays, and then you have another separate wallet that you are actually using for such adventures. And I remember like 6 or 7 years ago I fell for something similar. It was pretty much a platform where I deposited Bitcoin with a promise that I will receive like 1 or 2 or 3% interest daily. So I started thinking and I was like, okay, that's great. So after a year and a half, I will be a millionaire. And as you can guess, after a month, the platform went down, the website went down, there was no way for me to track the other side of the transaction, so pretty much I lost my money, and that was a very valuable lesson to me. And since then I have been investing monthly, but mostly in exchange traded funds or some stocks, and pretty much I'm doing dollar cost averaging, and I'm not investing in such shady platforms anymore. The next video, I admit, shocked me when I first saw it. It seems Elon Musk is scamming people.
Okay. My name is Joanne. I'm 73 years old, and I have to tell you about the cryptocurrency scam that I was just recently a victim of. So, okay, I was on X, which I thought was kind of fun to answer the questions, like different things, almost like a game. And anyway, lo and behold, I get a personal message from someone claiming to be Elon Musk, Mr. Elon Musk. Of course, I didn't buy it at first. I said, well, that's ridiculous, okay? But the guy, he was really, really good. Anyway, I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. This guy walked me through. He told me it was a great investment opportunity. I had a little bit of money, and I thought that I could make some, and it would help us build up a little bit of a nest egg, because we don't have anything. So I trusted this guy, hook, line, and sinker. He walked me through buying and selling cryptocurrency and opening wallets and payments. I don't even know what the hell I was doing, to be honest with you. I certainly did enough to get all the money to him and get myself screwed out of like $80,000. So anybody out there, if you are contacted by so-called Elon Musk, don't buy it, okay? And I mean, I bought this hook, line, and sinker to the point I wouldn't tell my older daughter. She would have said, oh, you're being scammed, this and that. Not that she wouldn't have been right. I was so sure of this investment opportunity. I was going to prove her wrong, and yada, yada, yada. And
so how did they get the money from you, and how did they get more money from you?
Well, okay, they got it through so-called cryptocurrency that we were buying, and we're putting it into this wallet and sending it to their investment platform, okay? So then he showed me this phony investment platform with my name and like over $100,000 that I made. It all looked so authentic, okay? Now I'm supposed to be able to get some money back and every time I go to make a withdrawal, there was a fee involved. Now, stupid me, I don't know about cryptocurrency. I said, okay, so maybe there is. First, it was like $2,100. That was bad enough. But then, after that, we go to take more money, take money out again, and it's $11,000. Well, I almost dropped dead. But now, mind you, I'm in a rock and a hard place because I'm freaking out because I've got money in there, and I want to get my money back. I've got to get my money back. So having convinced, you just do this, it's kind of like a wash, and, it'll be fine, you'll get your money back. So, of course, we did this, and again, you're not even going to believe it. It was $33,000, like everything that I had, and he made it make it sound like it was just a wash because it was crypto. I bought this. I believed this, okay? And I'm like, I didn't know what to do. I'm freaked out. So, of course, I wire transferred the $33,000, obviously, into his account, which I thought was the platform, I guess. And then, lo and behold, when I tried to withdraw my money, they ghost me, okay? So I finally realized you've been scammed, and I've been upset and sick ever since. So don't buy anybody saying that they are Elon Musk, because it's absolutely not true.
I know that some of you might find this funny, but she lost $80,000, which is a huge amount. She worked hard for many years to earn that amount, and I don't want to say that she deserved it, because nobody deserves such thing. And just be careful when people like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos start asking for your money. This is not real. They have enough money themselves.
I have been the victim of a creator scam. So I was emailed by a company that looked relatively legit. They shared their product with me to test. It was like an online, like making money online, how to like build a brand, and it was a company who kind of talked you through that, and then you like, bye! They contacted me and were like, we want you to post a video on Instagram and on TikTok. They offered me £900 to do that, which didn't feel off because I sent them my rates, and it was like they negotiated down to that. I do go in, my rates are slightly higher for those. They wanted other bits. They wanted like usage rights and also like having links in bios and things like that, which is why the price was quite high. And then I made the videos. I spent ages doing them and editing them, filming them, posted them, because obviously that's what you do when you're doing it. There was a contract in place. When I looked the company up, I found their website. They sent me the link to their website. They let me look at what the product was. I've gone through all of this. I've then posted the videos. I mean, I should have looked for more of a social media presence from the brand, I guess, but that was my mistake. But I did it, and then they've stopped replying to emails. Their website is completely been taken down. So I've obviously taken my videos down, and they didn't get very much traction before I realised and took them down, which is good, because I don't think anybody else got scammed from them.
Well, today that's the world of business, unfortunately. But there's one thing I don't understand. She promoted their products, they didn't pay her, okay, but after that their website was taken down. So even if her videos got traction and people would like to buy the products, there is no place to buy it from because the website is down. I believe that also the other social media accounts would also be taken down. So what's the purpose of doing this? Let me know in the comments what you think about this case. The last video for today will give you 3 tips on how to avoid scams.
The most common financial scams happening right now, and exactly how to avoid them, I'm going to tell you right now. The number one was called too good to be true. We all know the one, the mighty investment scam. Somebody says guaranteed returns, double your money in 7 days, risk-free crypto play. That is not investing, my friends. Real investing has risk, also has regulations and time. If it sounds magical, it's manipulation. Another one, fake bank accounts, cash app or Zelle alerts. Scammers send a text like suspicious activity detected, click here. Okay. That link steals your login information. The bank will never ask you for password via text message. Always go directly to your app. The imposter scams. The IRS, the police, Social Security. If anyone says you're in trouble and must pay immediately, and they request gift cards, wire transfer, or crypto, that is 100% a fraud. Government agencies do not operate like that. I'm telling you. Another one is called social media. Business mentor scams. Be careful, my friends. I'll teach you the secret. Just pay $3.99 tonight. If the pressure is urgent, the goal is emotional, not financial. Please be careful, okay?
There is no such thing as guaranteed income, and urgency is never a good thing. So that's all I've got for today for you guys. I hope you found this episode useful. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it if you give it a like and subscribe for more. The algorithm thinks you also like this video. See you in the next one.